Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a speed build or a speed furnish, whatever you want to call it. We are in the new town of Evergreen Harbor, which came with Eco Lifestyle, the new expansion pack that just dropped yesterday as I'm recording this. Hopefully I'll post it tonight, but I'm not going to make any promises. I'm not going to set myself up for failure, but the goal is to get it up tonight. So on June 5th, this pack just came out and this was my first actual build with going through all the items and stuff. I didn't watch any of the YouTubers build or buy stuff. I don't like to spoil the content for myself like that. Like, I feel like they just get it so early and then like I'm not hyped for anything or I don't know. But I don't like to watch those videos. So this was my first time really going through a lot of the build and buy objects. And I gotta say I really like a lot of the buy objects. Right, yeah. I don't like a lot of the walls. I don't I think some of the swatches are a little weird. Um, I'm not sure. So I think I do end up using a lot of custom content walls in here. I do like this floor almost, this like honeycomb pattern floor. I just wish it wasn't wooden. Like if they had given us a tile version, like that would have been really nice. But I didn't like the wood with that. I thought something about it was weird and it wasn't giving me the vibes that like I wanted from it. I don't know. But my favorite room in this house actually is the kitchen, though. I can't wait till we move over. We finish painting everything and then move over into the kitchen because I think that's my favorite room in the house. It was the one that was the easiest to create. I went with this industrial style. That's what I wanted for the Sims that were going to live here. So I did that with the base game counters and all black appliances. Um, so it does have the industrial, I don't want to say homey because I don't, homey's not the word I'm looking for, but cozy, like it feels that way to me at least. Um, I tried to give it its own little personality. You'll be able to see soon how we decorate, but I really just like the style of the appliances and the dark. Um, how am I trying to say this? Cheese. I don't know. I just like the way this room looks a whole lot. I like I guess the contrast of the counters against the like dark appliances, and I think that's it. And we don't end up going with cabinets. We end up going with shelves. Um, because I don't like the cabinets that match, that are supposed to match, I'll say, because they don't match, in my opinion, that are supposed to match these counters we got with the base game. So I don't ever use those. I don't think they're cute. I don't think they match these. I don't think that, nope, not for me. Um, but I did need a little more counter space. I do like the islands here. I like the other island. I actually like the design of it and the style of it, but you can see those, what are they called? Trays, the cutting boards. Yeah, there you go. The cutting boards, you could see them, but you wouldn't be able to, like, it wouldn't make sense that a sim could access them. And The Sims is not always about making sense. Sometimes we do things in the game that don't make sense, but it's okay because it's The Sims. But that to me just felt weird, especially when there were other counters that were, maybe not as cute, but they still like fit. They made sense. They looked nice. You know what I mean? Um, I do really like this mirror in here. This is one of the things I felt really gave it some character, something special about it. One of the reasons I really like it, and then the tapestry I hang up next to it, and then lights. It comes together and looks really nice. I think really fits both of the girls' personalities, um, both of their styles. Even though, as you'll be able to see, their rooms are very different. So I like this bowl that I ended up putting on the shelf because I wanted my Sims to be able to use that counter space, but she wouldn't do it when I was playtesting the house. Um, there are a few things that I had to change when I was playtesting the house that I didn't go back and record because they're really minor changes. So it wasn't worth it for me. So, you know, as they happen, I'll let you know what changed, like as I place the original object or whatever. Over here, we end up going with this nice wall of pictures, picture frames. In the screenshots, you'll actually be able to see the pictures for them because I don't like to just leave the frames just out there. Especially like I don't like to do that. I think I should fill it with some pictures so you can even get like a glimpse, a sneak peek into who lives here and who they love and who they hang out with and who they, share their time with. So I just think it gives it a little more of a personal touch when I actually go in and fill the picture. So I am going to do that when I'm done with this voiceover. Um, I did this both in the kitchen and in the living room. And in the living room, I hung up some bulletin boards, the base game ones that you get with pen pals. Um, Thought it was kind of appropriate. I kind of bounce around from room to room. Sometimes when you find things, you want to put it in that room that you know you're going to use it in. And that happened to me a few times here with that poster that I didn't end up using, tapestry that I didn't end up using, and then this shelf, which should be a bookcase, if you ask me. Like, I think we should have the option for both a shelf and a bookcase because I keep wanting to use it as a bookcase. Like, I get why it's a shelf because there are no books on it that come on it, but like, and you can place many objects. Many is a generous word, okay. You can place some objects here, but I just felt like it should have been a bookcase, or we should have had two, and then like the second one could have just put a base game, like book bookend on it. I guess you could always do that too, though. I guess that was their thinking that, you know, we updated bookends so you could just put a bookend down and then there you go, or one of the TVs with tiny living and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm not upset about it. I keep going to use it as a bookcase. Like I just think it should be a bookcase, but it's not. So what ifs. Um, the apartment is kind of small, but they are small. It's just two sisters that live here, so it's a really small family. They don't need much. I really wanted I'm really upset that the balcony, like I couldn't fit on the balcony because I knew the apartment was small going into it, but I kind of thought, well, okay, well, I have that balcony space and that could be for something. I wasn't sure what, but it could be for something. And then find out I can't build on it. Maybe I can, and I just need to use a cheat or something, and somebody will explain it to me, but or I'll figure it out or something. But I was really upset that I couldn't furnish the balcony because that was one of the whole reasons I wanted the apartment. I thought it would be a cool spot to hang out. Like, it's gonna decorate it really pretty and everything. But no, they don't want to see me win. Um, we did just go for a basic base game table over here with I think the new chairs because I do like this new dining chair we got with Eco Lifestyle. I think it's really nice, especially the dark brown color I end up going with. Yeah, I really like that chair a lot. Does nice things. And then I put the wine glass from Dine Out above. I thought that was a really nice classy painting that fit in with the girls, not only their lifestyle but their taste and their what's the word I'm looking for? Did I say style? I guess style works. Yeah, I thought it fitted nicely, tied in with the colors, and really made the place look a little more grown up. I want to say. I feel like there's a mature vibe that that at least the older sister would like to maintain, and I think that painting does it. And this is where I was originally going to put some regular paintings over here, but I decided we're going to do the portrait wall again. Just made sense to me. People typically, like more often than not, like this is not people with big fancy homes, but I've noticed that people with smaller homes, they don't have a lot of paintings of, just random stuff. They usually have pictures of their family framed. So I thought that'd be a good idea here to just frame some more pictures of the girls. We don't do that initially. Yeah, initially we stick with this, but I think I wanted to use the picture on the floor there in the older sister's room. So I decided to switch it up. Yeah, we don't stick with that at all. We do put a little rug over here and then a little, it's not a plant, it's just like a stick in a vase, like to be real. I don't want to call it a plant, but put that over here. I wanted to put some shelf stuff like on that wall, but then I thought like maybe I was like overdoing it. I think I tried a little bit later in the video, but like, you might be overdoing it. So took a chill pill, thought less is more here. Um, I think another reason I wanted to use this thing as a bookcase because I myself put books on it. Like when I was first like looking at it, I didn't register that there were no books on what I thought was a bookcase. Like, okay. But I'm losing focus. But we're in the kitchen now. So I put in this this drawing because the sisters are kind of creative. It could be either one of them, but I was really thinking it was the younger sisters. And sometimes she draws in the kitchen because her room is very small, actually. She doesn't have a whole lot of space. The other sister's room is not huge, but she does have more space than her sister, which makes sense. You know, she's the older, so this is technically her house. Even though in their in their life, the younger sister, actually makes most money, and she actually is supporting them, but she's still just like, you know, you can have the bigger, like it's fine, like not that big of a deal. But her room is kind of small, so a lot of her activities, like that's why I really wanted the balcony. Like I figured that would be like a space for her to like. I want to tell you what she does, but I don't. I don't want to spoil it, so we're not gonna go there. But yeah, she ends up having to do a lot of her stuff outside of her room. Um, I really liked this idea here with these dish racks. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was a hit or a miss. I thought it was either like a really big hit or like, sis, you really thought this was it? Like, mm, maybe not. Um, it I couldn't use it anyway. It ended up not working out, so I was like, forget it. We just we'll cancel it. I do like this candle, that big three-wick candle that came with the I don't know, looks like, I'm not even gonna try to guess, but that came with one of the Felix Andre and Hey Harry collab sets. So really like that. I like a lot of their sets actually. The traveling tiny travelers when that just came out, that one was nice. Um, yeah, but back to what we're doing here. I end up having to get rid of the dish rack, that little thing right there, because I don't know if I mentioned this already, but Mari Carmen, the older sister, she couldn't cook on the short one, so neither could the younger sister. But you know, no one could. It wasn't accessible. I'm over explaining and freaking out for no reason. Um, oh, I didn't show myself putting these rugs in, but these are two rugs by Peacemaker that I just overlapped. They don't come that way. Um, I overlapped them. I thought they looked nice because that was what the room to me was missing, like a real nice rug to kind of bring it together. So we kind of made I don't want to say made our own, but we made something shake. Always go make something shake. um, I wanted to decorate the kitchen, of course, make it look lived in. I want the whole house to look lived in. I don't like houses that look like, showing showing off open houses to people. So I tried to make it look lived in. I like these candles here. Oh, did I leave that one? I don't know if you could see with that candle, like the flame when you size down something. Sometimes they don't quite match up. And the flames on candles is one of those things. And I don't remember if I kept it, but I know like I could see that bothering me. Like I don't think I kept that. I'm not sure though. We'll see. Um, you can kind of see a sneak peek of the sisters outside if you're peeking through the window, like Mr. Tom peeping, who, oof. If you know, you know. Okay. Back to doing the portraits on the wall, like I was talking about. And then I don't think did we keep that picture on the floor? I want to say no, but I really can't remember. Really can't remember. I do like these pictures here, but I wish they had done what Hey Harry and Felix Andre do when they give you ones you can put on the floor and ones you could put on the wall. And someone was mentioning that you could always just have your Sims paint from reference, and then you could paint it on the wall. And that's a great fix uh, you know, for a problem like that. It doesn't have to be. I don't know. I think sometimes we look to EA to fix things that if we just use a little bit of creativity, if we just use I don't know, if we just tried a little harder, we could make it work because I don't know. I feel like there are just some of us that could try to be more creative with our games. And ultimately, that's what, you got to do when you're left with something, you're left without something that you want. You got to get creative. So I did go and put fire extinguishers. I almost said, oh my goodness, I still said the wrong thing. I was going to say fire, oh my, fire hydrants. Then I said fire extinguishers. Oh my goodness, fire extinguishers. When I meant smoke alarms the whole time. Okay. Um, oh yeah, that one bothered me for sure. I did not like that one. So we go with this little small candle in the younger sister's room. I think we use a lot. I don't want to say a lot, but we use some tiny living furniture in her room because it is tiny, and I needed her to have space to grow something for her career. If you catch my drift, if you think you know what she does, let me know. There is a mod involved, so get creative. um, I do take these vertical plant things out. I was actually really excited for them. So I'm like, she can grow four, she can grow all four, she can mix them, like, like this is gonna be great. But then I get in game and it's like, oh, you can only plant certain plants in these ones. And maybe the mod creator will fix it and let us plant their plants here. But like, ugh, I don't know. I was looking forward. Now I only have a little one single planter, and she can only plant one at a time. And that, like, in this business, that is not going to get her anywhere. Like, not where she needs to be. So, really wish I could access that balcony. That is something I'm not going to stop complaining. Like, no, there's no get creative here. Like, why would you do that to me? Like, why would you tease me like that? How rude. Anyway, I keep the room kind of simple. I didn't want to make it messy or overcluttered. Except that pillow on the floor, I did like the pillow on the floor. I'm not sure. I think it just filled up to me what felt like an empty space. Um, we ended up just throwing a soccer ball on the floor. I don't think we do anything with shelves over here because I couldn't figure out which ones I liked. So I said forget it and moved on. But I also don't think we put any curtains up in here, but we do put curtains up in the other room. And this is me doing that thing where I find a piece I like and I set it in another room. So when I get there, here we go. And so that inspired me to go to the next room. And I really kind of, when I did the younger sister's room and the living room and the bathroom, I didn't have a clear idea. But the kitchen and then the older sister's room, like I had a pretty clear idea about what it was going to look like and what I wanted her to have in it. And it was nice. It was one of the rooms that was nice to decorate because it just all came together like it should. I think it looks really great. I think it's got character and it looks cluttered and lived in and like not messy, but it looks like someone lives here, and that's those rooms are my favorite when it really like you can really see the detail that somebody put in it and the thought about the Sims lives that live here. Because that's always important for me when I'm building a house. I don't really like to build houses if I don't know who it's for. So having a clear idea of who these Sims were made it really easy to furnish their room, their home. I don't want to say their rooms because the younger sisters, it wasn't a challenge, but I wasn't real inspired, um, like I was with the older sisters here. Did use a lot of custom content in this build. I will try my best to do a CC list, but I was actually working on a CC list for another video I'm going to be posting soon. And I think at some point I've merged my files and don't remember. Like I have not restarted my CC or cleaned out my CC or done any of that in so like years. Like I have not done it. I can't be bothered to do it. I don't want to lose my stuff. Like I don't want to do it. Um and I think at some point I merged a lot of my items, but I don't like remember what I would have titled it or where I would have saved, like you know what I mean? Like I can't figure out, but a lot of the things like when I go to the Sims 4 tray importer to find all the custom content I use, like a lot of it says it's missing or that it doesn't know what it is. You know what I mean? Like And that's frustrating because you don't want to put out a CC list with only half the things you have, and then somebody's like, "Oh, this thing I want is not here," and it's like, well, I can like do my best to help you like look for keywords, but I can't find it, and like that's not a huge problem for me right now. You know what I mean? But there is a Facebook group I'm in that I like to share my things with, and then people are always like, "Well, where's the CC from?" And then it's like, some of them I know, a lot of them I know. Like I could tell you the creator, and then it's really easy. You just you find it in the game or you use it so often. But there are some things that I'm like, I really don't know. Like I was on a CC spree one day, and now I can't find it, and I merged it, and I've had this in my game for so long, and I probably didn't even know I had it in my game for so long. Like that's how much stuff is in my game. Like I don't even know what's in my game. I find new things all the time. Like, oh my goodness, where'd this come from? When did I get this? I don't know. I'm really thankful to have a great computer because, ooh, I have been putting this computer through it. Um, it's good though. We're good. We're doing we're doing good. um, hmm, what now? I'm doing this little makeup, the little I don't want to say her, I don't know, her little vanity area. Um, and I had to move the dresser and then move it back after I placed the items because they weren't going where I wanted. Even with move objects on, sometimes they're just things don't go in the slots you want them to. So you kind of have to make your own. So that's one little trick that a lot of people. I didn't create that. Don't. Mm-mm. But a lot of people do that. Like I've seen Little Simsy do it and X Urban Sims, and I'm sure plenty of other people. But just a little trick you can use if you weren't aware. If you don't know, now you know. Ah, ah. No, I'm not gonna do that. um, I think we're almost done here. I- Yeah, we gotta go to the bathroom. The bathroom is not nothing special. I'm not like, oh my goodness, you have to see this bathroom. Like, it was really just kind of thrown together. Um, 'Cause they need a bathroom. Like when I was first when I first started building homes in The Sims 4, that was one of the things I would like always forget. Like I'd build this beautiful house. Well, not beautiful, but I'd build a nice house, nicer than a square box, and I decorated and I'd put in everything The Sims needed, and I just wouldn't have a bathroom. Like all the time, like I would plan out a kitchen and a dining room and an office and bedrooms, and for some reason, like I just could not ever remember that, like, oh yeah, they have to use the bathroom. Oh, that's so funny. I wonder if I could find any, like, I wonder if that was Sim 4 days or like Sim 3 days. Like, I don't even remember. But I'm gonna look back at some old builds in The Sims 4 and see. I actually would like to do that to see my progress, to see how far I've come. I think I will do like a before and not a before and after, or even just go look and then do like a renovation of an old build. That could be fun. So there we go. More video ideas. Because there will be more videos coming. I'm gonna be on my game. Like I'm on this. Um, when we went to the bathroom, I said that like hours ago. Am I a liar? Maybe. It's looking like it. No, probably not. Because I put a camera in this room, but I think that was at the very end. So I really think that we're moving on to the bathroom now, which would be nice. Because I've been talking for quite a while. Girl needs a drink. Not like a drink, like some water. Like I'm a little parched, sweetie. um, The bathroom is white, gold, blue. I use that really nice stone bathtub. I don't know if it was Spa Day or I don't know what pack it was, so I'm not gonna claim to know. But it's the one that's got the stones underneath the tub and the little wooden thing it sits in, and then a nice shower. I think from Get Famous, but again, I'm not comfortable like saying for sure that's it. Um, do like this mirror that I use in the bathroom. One of my favorite mirrors in the game. I think that one came with cats and dogs. But for the third time in a row, not sure. Don't quote me. Okay. The bathroom does have a laundry laundry. What? A laundry what, girl? It does have a washer and dryer in it, and we actually switched the layout here real quick so I could fit a washer and a dryer in it. I wanted it to have everything these Sims need because they already, share a bathroom, and that's not too bad when it's just two people. But I wanted them to have all the amenities. Is that the word I'm looking for? All the amenities they needed in that one room, and they didn't like. I just wanted to make sure they had everything that they could. Use some more tiny living decorations in here. The little bath thing. Looking at that flower, the sunflowers, I kind of like them, but they just didn't seem to fit. Like sometimes they did, but I don't know. It was weird. I couldn't really find. That picture might have been nice. Did I leave that? Okay, okay, that's good. I think I like that. I don't remember putting that there. Um, we put this tall wall. I didn't want to call it a half wall. It's not a half wall, but I guess we do have tall. I don't know. We put this wall in here because in the other apartment next door they actually do utilize half walls, and while the apartments don't look the exact same, I wanted them to have the similar build. Because apartment complexes do not always look cookie cutter 100% the exact same, but they do have a general theme and a style and like a very basic style that can be interpreted by many different people that's not targeted at all pink rooms and all you know fire hydrant red stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's very basic, very adaptable. So tried to go for that, and I just wanted the uniforms, the apartments to have not a uniform, but to have a some similarities. Um, I think we're wrapping up, and then it's time for some screenshots. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Hope to see you next time.